Hey guys, welcome back to Mondays with Brian. It's been, I think it might have been 3 weeks that since last Mondays with Brian was last video. So I haven't really been feeling well due to peeing blood, and then I had to go back and forth to hospitals and to see what was wrong with me. And I got antibiotics, finished that, and then I had a cystoscopy done, which is having a camera up your penis and see what's there. And that's the worst pain that I have ever experienced. I don't want to really have to deal with that again. Luckily, they didn't find anything. So except that my prostate's enlarged, but that's normal for people who are older. So as you get older. So I kind of come to terms that well, it is what it is. I don't know if it will. I guess they were trying to check to see if I have prostate cancer or something, but so far it's enlarged. So, and that's what I have been trying to do, is trying to recover everything. I'm on another set of antibiotics, and I have to I finished up tomorrow morning, and that cycle all done. I haven't really been working out because of this issue. And so I'm hoping I could be able to get back to working out when I'm fully recovered, because I do miss working out, and it's been kind of like a really crazy past 3 weeks. I had been keeping myself occupied with crocheting and building back up my Etsy shop, adding more stuff on there, and reducing some of the prices because they don't seem to be selling. So I brought them more down to see how that goes. I'm reading up about on Etsy and what's the great way to be able to sell your Etsy stuff. And from one of the videos I had noticed that you have to look at other people's products or items and kind of like match them up of the stuff that you're doing, even if it's kind of like at a very low price, as long as it sells. That gives you, I don't know, I guess that gives you some sort of points, or a step forward to selling more of your stuff and a higher price. Because I've seen other people's profiles, and they sold a lot of stuff, and now that they're kind of like a professional in a way, that that their Etsy shop is kind of like their shop now, and the prices are more higher than I was expecting it to be, but they still sell them. So I don't know how they do it. So it's I guess I have to start from the bottom and then work my way up. As long as my stuff sells, even at a low price, I brought some of my prices down like 50%, and to see what the outcome of that would be. But other than that, I'm just really taking it day by day. It's we had a nice weekend. but it kept raining out on and off, from this, the winds and the rains. There was thunder on, it might have been Friday or Saturday night. And I just thought that the thunder was kind of like unusual for Ireland. So, but yeah, I have, and I want to be able to start drinking my proteins, but I'm gonna have to wait until this whole problem is over and done with. It just feels weird because like after I urinate, I still feel like I need to go to the bathroom, and but my God, it's when I first had it done, that's what I kept doing. It's like I feel the need to go to the toilet. I have to go. And so instead of, because my cystoscopy was done in a skilling, by bus it takes about an hour. There is no way that I could be able to have taken the bus and come back to the house on time so I could be able to go to the toilet again. So I just took a cab, which only takes about 20 minutes. So, and then they told me that my diabetes is out of control. Which I had no idea. I thought I was doing the right thing. So now I gotta look back to see on my eating habits, what am I doing wrong? So, I don't know, every time I talk, I feel like, it's not even my voice. But yeah, I mean, like, I was outside today, it felt nice. The sun's out and all that kind of good stuff, so, I gotta look back to see what I am doing wrong with my eating habits. And I had starting to eat salads because I haven't eaten salads for quite a long time, and trying to eat a lot of proteins as well. I was told to eat a lot of greens, and not to be eating too much spices at the moment because of the procedures that I had gotten done. So, I do like spices sometimes, but sometimes it just doesn't agree with me. Even though I like the taste, I just go run to the bathroom, if you know what I mean. But, so I kind of like try to stay away from that. And, I have, what else has been happening? I mean, that's basically what's been going on. I've been doing crocheting. Working on the Etsy shop. And what else? I'm trying to get back into the short films. And then creating them and putting them onto the YouTube page. Not this one, but I have a separate YouTube page for the short films only. And so I have a couple of short films that I'm working on, but I want to concentrate on one short film and then go on to the next one, rather than going back and forth, because that would probably take a little bit longer than usual. I think if you do it like one short film at a time, you get it done quicker, and then post it onto the YouTube page. I'm actually drinking a peppermint tea, kind of like settle my stomach, from the procedure. I hadn't had coffee for it might have been, well, just over a week now from the procedure. I was told not to be drinking coffee, don't be drinking tea. So, peppermint tea is okay because it's caffeine free and sugar free. So, that's all I have been drinking, for any hot drinks. I don't really drink any fizzy drinks either. I was told not to be drinking that, so because it might stir up everything. So my body's in a way that it's trying to get under control, and but yeah, it's and then I was thinking about the Manchester trip that I was supposed to be going at the end of this month. I don't think that I could had made it anyway, even though I had canceled it because everything that has been going on. So, but I know that I'll go to Manchester probably later on this year and check it out for myself. I have a friend that's coming over from Toronto, so maybe we'll take a couple of days off and head over to Manchester so he could be able to check out to see what that's like. So but anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go because I have to go to the toilet again. So you guys take care and have a great Monday and the rest of the week.